If I can feed the people that are hungry and in need, if I can show somebody how to plant a seed, if I can compost food waste into fertile soil, then my living shall not be in vain. If I can build a hoop house where none exists, if I can change food deserts into fields of watercress, if I can show our people how to grow and be blessed, then my living shall not be in vain.
Is that the food system, one, is broken.
Why is it broken?
It's broken in several places. One is broken on access.
Totally.
So we get barriers to access. We got poor transportation. We got a lack of quality venues. We get some venues, but the quality is questionable. And we get situations of the type of food is questionable. So
like the difference between food, real food, and food product.
Yeah. We eat a lot of food product. But what happens is our food system is just broken on access. Two, it's broken in the middle, which is processing and distribution. All the labor, you think all these jobs, people touching, handling, and processing, working in factories, they are the lowest paid people on the planet. They like, if it was an economic slave today, it would be them. They are the massive profit of Fortune 500 food companies like ConAgra and Archer Daniels Midland, Cargill, all of them is on their back. So there is no real payment for food. Two, it's broken in policy because we subsidize commodities in our food. So we subsidize biodiesel, we subsidize cotton, corn, soy, wheat, and canola oil.
Not subsidized. What does that mean? What do we need that we subsidize these products?
They get paid. They get crop subsidies for the USDA, and they get risk management insurance on their crops. So if anything happened to the crop, they go file a claim and get the value of the crop at the end. So
they make tons of money, but they pay the workers zero.
So they get profit on top of profit. They get paid, and then they get paid. Or the whole type of food that we're eating is genetically modified and engineered. We're not eating natural plants or animals that's cohabitating the planet with us. We eat laboratory specimens. That's what we eating, from the seed to cloned sheep, cloned cattle, cloned chickens, cloned pork. We eating genetic specimens of an ideal of an animal. The animals are not even animals. They're products. They're genetically engineered. They're genetically modified to get fat, to grow this. So they control and breed animals to show a gene type that they want, and then they clone it. So we don't even eat. There's no natural animal husbandry anymore. There's only genetic specimens and genetic products. So that's a problem. This is the broken food system. Fifth, the land that we're growing food in, we're destroying it. We're destroying the structure of it. We're destroying the fertility of it. And we're collapsing biodiversity. So, and we can go on. So if the land is collapsing, if the animals and the plants are genetically engineered in specimens and they're not beings, you get labor exploitation, you get venues that are substandard, and the food that's substandard, you get a broken food system. So naturally, at every point, you got to work on every point. You got to work on the field, soil fertility, biodiversity. You got to reinstall animal husbandry. You got to deal with workers in the food chain, from farm workers up to food processors and food handlers and food wholesalers and distributors. That they get a fair wage. You got to deal with venues and the quality of food and restoring food back to the plate rather than food products. And on the other side of that, education and literacy to demand quality venues, quality food, fair wages, no GMOs, and good land stewardship practices. All of that is the food system.
Wow. Under 6 minutes. Wow.
If I can spread the word of agricultural worth, if I can save our soil and renew the earth, if I can spread the message of good food and hard work,